Hello everybody, JC Sizemore, day 8 of RPGaDay. The question today is, what is a good RPG to play for sessions of 2 hours or less? And, well, my answer to that, I think I know what it's looking for, but my answer to that is, I think any RPG system that you are comfortable with. Because I think most any RPG can be condensed into a 2-hour, a system can be used in a 2-hour time slot. It's a matter of how well the GM knows it and how the GM or adventure designer designs the adventure for it. And maybe, to a certain extent, what rules you ignore or gloss over in order to not get bogged down in the crunch of it. So if you're, say, playing Rollmaster or something, or if you're playing D&D 3.5 or Pathfinder, some of the more crunchy games, you can get sort of bogged down in the rules and the all the stuff of the game, and those could be a challenge. But again, if you know, if the GM knows the system and has a plan, I don't see why you can't do most RPG systems in 2 hours. I know, like, Shane Hensley has done a full game in 30 minutes with Savage Worlds. So, granted, he used quick combat rules and he did all the stuff that Savage Worlds has that can condense these things down to the minimum amount of time for the most amount of effect. But that's what you do with RPGs, right? You sort of take what you need and ignore the rest. There's very few people, I would say, who play an RPG with all the rules. Any RPG. I don't know. But if you're looking for, like, simplicity, if that's the intent of the question, I would say my answer might be some of the games that are developed specifically for kids and kids at heart in mind. So some of those might include like the new My Little Pony game, I think the Tales of Equestria, I think is what it's called, and that's a really cool game for many reasons, not the least of which is because it sort of covers inclusivity and all this stuff that I kind of value, right in the, like, core of it. But it's very simple. I mean, you can make a character in like 5 minutes if the GM knows everything that you need to do, and you can just run through a story. 2 hours, easy. There's not much to, a My Little Pony character. So, another one I might suggest, and I haven't played this yet, but I'm anxious to, is No Thank You Evil, which is Monte Cook Games, and it is, just looking through the book, it's just so cool. So cool. I mean, it speaks to me anyway, so, I don't know, there's something about the art in the book and the sensibilities of it that make me happy. And again, it's sort of made for that younger audience, and so it's easy to sort of tailor it to shorter attention spans and work in a 2-hour time frame. Maybe you'd go old school with some of the more simple D&D derivatives like Swords and Wizardry. That's super simple to play as long as the DM knows what they're doing, and it can be easily translated into a 2-hour adventure. So, I don't know, I think that most RPG systems can be, and I think my answer is whatever system that you are most comfortable with. If you want to do a 2-hour game, you can figure out a way to do it. You just have to know the system so that you're not bogged down in the rules. Anyway, that's my answer, and I'll see you tomorrow.